Hey everybody, Heather here. Well, I wasn't going to do a video until probably Friday or Saturday, unless I thought of something to talk about that I wanted to tell you about. And I actually did. I thought of something that's a pretty important subject, and it's driving Ubers. Driving minors. Uber drivers driving minors. We're not supposed to, unless they're accompanied by an adult. I had an experience, and I had picked up, I went to go do my pickup. A lady was coming out with a stroller and a little girl. Little girl looked to be about 7 or 8 years old. So they're walking up to my car, and my first thought was, oh wow, this lady don't have a car seat. I'm not going to be able to take her, the little one, without a car seat. My magic stick. Okay. So she proceeds to come to my car. She opens a back door, and she puts the little girl in. She shuts the door. She smiles at me, all nice, waves, and I'm like, oh, hold up, wait. I rolled my passenger window down, and I'm like, excuse me, you're not joining your little girl? And she's like, no, you're going to be taking her to her friend's house, and she'll stay the night or something. And I proceeded to say, well, I apologize, but I cannot do that. I cannot take a minor in my vehicle without an adult accompanying her. That's Uber's policy. So, she didn't like that. Yeah, sometimes this thing is harsh, but it helps. Anyway, she ended up getting angry. She said that she did it all the time with Ubers and with taxis. And I just, continued to say, I apologize, but, we're not supposed to. And I said, Uber drivers should not be taking your little girl anywhere unless you're in the car with her. It's just the policy. And anyway, any result was she got pissed off and canceled the trip, and the girl got out and stuff. But, if Uber drivers are driving around minors like that, then the parents are going to think it's okay. And then we got to deal with stuff like that, And I understand if you get a teen, could be 19, could be 20, or look 19, 20, or I'm sorry, look older than what they really are, and it's just hard to tell what they are, right? It's like, oh, is this kid under 18? I understand those because it is awkward. Hey, let me see your ID, but in reality, that's the policy, and we probably should do that. I did have a girl one time, and she looked quite young, and I was like, and I had thought after the fact, I reflected on it, I'm like, I really should have asked her for her ID, because I did say, hey, are you 18? Because I can't be driving around minors without an adult. I shouldn't have said that second sentence, because that instantly, she's not going to say, no, I'm under 18, knowing that she's not going to get a ride then, right? She was like, no, I'm 18. So that one I would bet money on she was a minor for sure. And but I know it can be weird. Hey, let me see your ID. But when it comes to the little ones like that, 7 or 8 year old, it's pretty darn obvious, okay? But if you're driving kids like that around, then it makes it difficult for the ones that follow the policy by not doing that, because then the parents or guardian or whoever has them is like, hey, wait, they get mad. They think it's okay. But it's not, right? And, I had to deal with that crap. So, if you drive for Uber and you drive minors around, you're opening yourself up to some possibilities of big problems. If you were to get an accident, oh my God. What if the parent's a kook? What if the parent, they kidnapped my child, or, oh, my child didn't make it to the destination, or dropped off the wrong place, or, God forbid, even, go as far as saying that, they sexually abused my child or something. Anything can happen. It is not worth it. You are opening yourself up for a can of worms by driving minors around. You know, Uber has that policy for a reason. And, yeah, I mean, there's no reason why the parent can't just, you know, escort the child and go with them. Go with them where they gotta go, and then let the Uber driver take the parent back home, right? And if you can't do it, oh well, don't send your child. And no offense to parents that do that, but hey, aren't you worried? You know, there is some horror stories about Uber drivers. I'm sorry. I don't know. I'm assuming the backgrounds that Uber does on drivers is very soft because, you know, there's no hiding it. There's been some freaks. There's been some freaks that have done some really bad things. Attacked passengers, raped passengers, kidnapped passengers. And sending your little girl, you know, come on. You don't even know who you're sending your child with when you stick them in an Uber or a taxi. You know, you're setting them up for possible who knows what. I would be so worried. I wouldn't do that. But, you know, I don't know. I just think it's a bad idea, and I think that if you do it, you shouldn't. For your, you know, your own safety, and for the people that try to follow the policy and don't do it, you know, so we don't have to deal with people like that lady. I just got all pissed off. But anyway, I want to just throw that out there. That's my 2 cents on it. My 2 cents on driving minors around. Don't do it unless you have an adult. Okay, I guess that's all for now. Until I think of something else to talk to you about, I probably won't see you, or I won't have a video for you till probably Friday or Saturday. Again, unless I think of something else to talk to you about. And that one popped in my head, and I thought that's a good subject to talk about because it is important. So for now, take care, stay safe, especially Californians. These storms are still kicking our butts. Be very careful driving out there. All right, talk to you soon.